Predicting Orlando Pirates starting 11 to face Polokwane City, the Buccaneers sweat for Sipho Chayine, Paseka Mako and Nkosinathi Sibisi. But before I continue guys, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more updates. The Buccaneers are back at home today evening when they host a tricky rise and shine in Soweto. Orlando Pirates will be keen to end their poor run in the Premier Soccer League when they welcome Polokwane City at Orlando Stadium. The Soweto Giants are 13th on the table, having played 6 league matches, and that is an unfamiliar place for them. Let's predict how coach Jose Rivero could line up his men as they seek to pick themselves up before it's too late in the campaign. Between the sticks, they could go with the likes of Sipho Chayine. The 26-year-old is expected to be back between the sticks after missing Tuesday's trip to Amazulu due to injury. He limped off the Carling knockout clash with Cape Town Spurs last weekend, but his injury was dismissed as not too serious. For their right back, they could go with the likes of Thabiso Monyane. After being overlooked for Bafana Bafana's recent games, Monyane is pushing to impress South African coach Hugo Broos again, and that could explain why he was in a good form against Amazulu. For their left back, they could go with the likes of Dion Hort. It is always difficult for coach Jose Rivero to choose between Dion Hort and Paseka Mako, who is expected to be back today after missing the Usutu game. For their centre backs, they could go with the likes of Thapelo Xoki. Xoki has been a leader at the back, captaining Orlando Pirates in the absence of Innocent Mael. Alongside him, they could use the likes of Olisanda, with Orlando Pirates having managed clean sheets in their last 2 games. Rivero might not be keen to change things at the back as the Xoki and the central defense partnership has been solid. While for their central midfielders, they could go with the likes of Thabang Monare. Monare's experience in the midfield has been showing, and he can be trusted to put a good shift against the Buccaneers visitors from Limpopo. Alongside him could be Mikel Team. When Dabaiteto Ndlondo out injured, the selecting team will be an easy choice for Jose Rivero. While for their right midfielder, they could go with the likes of Mnapoli Saleng. Saleng is now back to full fitness following an injury which saw him miss Bafana Bafana's recent matches. He was introduced as a late substitute against Amazulu and now should be ready to take on defenders with his speed. Then for their left midfielder, they could go with the likes of Thembinkosi Lorch. Thembinkosi Lorch is yet to hit top form, which previously saw him being a Bafana Bafana regular, but he is slowly getting to his best after a long injury layoff. And for their attacking midfielder, they could go with the likes of Patrick Masangwane. The former SuperSport United Stars combination with Saleng is always a big threat as they thrive on skill and speed. And for their centre forward, they could go with the likes of Zakhele Lipasa. Kemi Erasmus has been trusted to lead Orlando Pirates' attack in recent matches, but his struggle for goals could force Jose Rivero to try on Zakhele Lipasa again. Orlando Pirates are in talks with the Beds about a defender. The SIA crew understands Moroka Swallows and Orlando Pirates are already talking about the future of an on-loan left-back Bongani Sep. The SIA sources have indicated that the Dube Beds are expected to want to keep Bongani Sep beyond his 1-year loan deal at the club. Sources have added that coach Steve Komphela is an admirer of the former Bloemfontein Celtics defender and has not hidden his desire to keep him, while the player himself is keen on remaining at Swallows. For now, it's all up to Orlando Pirates whether they really need to have him or they can let him go to a team where he will play regularly. Moroka Swallows have shown interest in keeping him permanently when their loan deal expires. It's not the first time, even the last time it was the same, but the difference is he is a regular player and a dependable left back for them this season when compared to last season. You can see this season he has played all 8 league games, while last season he has only played 9 for the whole season. But as all it has been said, it will depend on Orlando Pirates right now. But a second source has told the SIA crew that the player himself has made it clear that he wants to remain at Swallows. Every player wants to be at a club where he can play and given the opportunity. And the money for Swallows to keep him, the player has shown that he wants to stay. Moroka Swallows are also interested in keeping him permanently, and that leaves the bill in Orlando Pirates' court right now. It's still early to decide now because it's just the first round of the season. Maybe when we get around April and May next year, something can happen. You never know. Orlando Pirates coach Jose Rivero has asked for patience as the side continues to falter in the early stages of their DStv Premiership campaign. After being tipped as the only team that could challenge runaway log leaders and 6-time successive champions Mamelodi Sundowns for the league honors, Rivero hopes for an improved display when they face impressive Polokwane City at Orlando Stadium today evening. Orlando Pirates have dropped 10 points in their 6 games and are 16 points behind Mamelodi Sundowns, who have 24 points after winning all their 8 games. Bucks are in the 13th place, though they have a few games in hand, as most teams have played 8 or 9 times. But Bucks' record of winning just 2 games, drew 2 and losing 2 has not inspired confidence. They can turn games in hand into points. They sagged to another disappointing result, being held to a 0-0 draw against Amazulu at the Moses Mabhida Stadium on Tuesday.